Hey guys, welcome back. We're Normies here to discuss Mighty Nein episode 1, the Mote of Possibility. Who's on the couch?
What up? It's the Bart to go hard, Chris.
I'm Pat.
Drew the Nubby.
It's the possibility of Spidey.
It's the rogue that Vogue Surge.
Hi, I'm Sorcerer's Runner.
A strong start for the episode 1. A lot of characters been introduced, even though it's not we haven't been introduced all the characters from the main group, which we assuming is called Mighty Nein. But still solid setting of the scene of there's a Cold War going on, there's a conflict now, and now there's gonna be a war.
I really like how it began with like the Minotaur priestesses and priests all gathered, and it's part of our culture. Somebody dies and the soul goes into the Lexon. And I just really like the part where he's like, I cannot wait to see who you become my love. So I'm like really curious to see if this Lexon breaks or people just like how they cycle through. If in fact we're going to see this wife in somebody else's body. Like there's so many possibilities. I don't know which way they're going to go about it. It's just exciting.
I think it's wild that they don't keep it in a hospital and they got to stab you towards the end.
Yeah, it's not like calm either. He was like,
right? Yeah, we can't just like, oh yeah, it's your time. You're in you're in your bed. You're like, oh no, I'm going. It's like, hey, you're gonna die in a couple of days, so it's like a C-section, but for your soul. Like we gotta get this shit going right now on the clock. Come on,
with the way we saw the third thief who got injured, the way we saw his soul kind of get sucked in.
Oh yeah, he just died.
Obviously, like that can just sort of happen. So these people who originally had it, they had a whole ritual behind it, and it's like more cultural, like you said. So I wonder if it can just go rogue in that way when it's not being kept by the right people, and it can just you're injured, you're somewhat dead, I'm gonna take your soul.
Or maybe you gotta die close to it because they both died close to it. Okay. I feel like the people who originally did it, maybe it is part of that lady was already dying, it seemed like, so they're just like, hey, we're gonna use it now. We gotta people lined up, but it was a cool intro because also the what are they called? The Volkswagens? What are these wizard fucking assassins called?
Oh, you mean the Volstruckers?
Yeah, man, those guys are crazy. That was just really dope to like show how
the Volkswagen.
The Volkswagen.
What is he talking about?
Volkswagen.
There's a German vibe in some of this.
The elite wizard assassins.
Yeah, that shit. They watching them do their thing was insane.
Wizard the Cerberus group or whatever.
I'm gonna watch that again.
Academy.
The Cerberus Academy. Yeah,
they just appeared out of nowhere and then popped out of your hidden veil that your city's in. Like, what do you do? How did you even get in here?
That is cool.
So I couldn't, and maybe it is. I didn't know if it was a hidden veil or if they were like
just
using a different, like a weird method of teleportation that was, what I mean? Like we're going to a different, like the sun's down here, but where we're traveling to the sun.
I think maybe that's just the way, I think they might have just warped and it was just a cool way to show that they were warped.
Because we saw the map when King was talking about it.
Like that is a location you can go to.
Yeah.
Like you could walk there, but they were like, yeah, we're fucking because even where they got to, because we thought that those people couldn't exist in the daytime, but then they attacked them in the daytime anyway.
Yeah, so see, this is a Kryn dynasty. Yeah. So that's what they're just showing. They're like, oh, we gotta show the fear to people that they will take over.
Can you full screen that? And if you're listening on Spotify, we got these on YouTube too. You can see the visuals we're talking to.
Yeah, so they're like, this is what whatever this country is called. We haven't gotten the name.
Landmass.
Not exempt.
So like they just happen to be in the shadow. So that was just a way of teleportation really quickly.
I just as far as the way the story is unfolding, I like that our group doesn't know each other yet. Because compared to Vox, like it's cool. Like we're kind of jumping in the middle of like their adventures. Like they've known each other for a while. We kind of learn their backstories, but here we get to kind of see how they're brought together, which is going to be cool. I think I already like the bond between Caleb and Not
the Brave.
Not the Brave.
Beautiful name. That's a hilarious name.
Not the Brave.
I wonder what he did. Did he actually commit murder, or is he being framed? And what happened to his magic? Kind of getting the vibe that like what's his name?
I think he teleported.
Ikathon might be his like dad or something.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Yeah,
especially with the accents, he's speaking in German, and Ikathon kind of has
Zemnian.
Yeah, Zermanian. Sorry, not but their accents seem similar.
Very for sure, Nine and all that. But
and they cut to him right when he said, "Someone I love took it from me."
Exactly.
Which I could see him doing it in some weird experimentation type shit.
Yeah, that guy sucks. I can't believe, like how Ikathon came in. He's like, they just, even if we didn't steal it, they believe we stole it, so let's do war.
Yeah.
I was like,
bro, he didn't even have to convince him that hard. I thought he was going to be like, this whole campaign, the king's going to be like, maybe we should hold off on war. Instead, he said, you know what? You're right.
Trust you.
Started smiling. Get everybody ready for it.
Ready. He just need an excuse.
He woke up that morning being like, I kind of want to do a war.
What does he benefit from the war?
Newcastle, bro.
More land, more stuff, Newcastle, yeah.
So he's
Conquest.
essentially like
resources.
He's the one manipulating things.
Yeah.
I think
during war, like Trent, I'm assuming what will happen is he will get more power, more like authority to do whatever in the name of war, and then continue with that dictatorship.
So I feel like he's going along with it easily because it benefits him in that way. But I think the master manipulator is fake Roku.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought we were talking about.
No, I thought we were talking about the king.
No, I'm talking
Trent.
I'm talking about Trent, the Roku.
Okay.
Like for him, I'm assuming because his assassins are like you can't, like it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
My understanding is so like with the name of war, you'll be able to like, I have these assassins that I can train more to create this whole army and be able to like he can use that as a way to gain more power.
And maybe he knows that the king is like war hungry.
Oh,
yeah.
He's
feeding into that.
He's low key. Who's the dude that ran the Dai Li?
Yeah.
Oh, Long Fang.
Yeah, he's Long Fang, bro.
Yeah.
He's he's obsessed with fear. Trent is like he's talking about the you cut that little thing in the brain to make it so that they are not afraid. And then he was talking about spreading fear through all the land there to
evil,
get
bro.
them to
That whole
recognize.
place is evil as hell.
Quite evil. I thought for a second maybe they'd be the good guys who's stealing the thing, but
Did you not see his face?
Bro,
It drew him evil as shit.
Before I knew the three thieves were working
Astrid
for
from the
him.
beginning looked evil to me when she was like when she took off her hood. I was like, all right,
They were
see.
so cool. Though.
Yeah,
Anybody that takes off their hood looks evil. Okay. All right. I do want to shout out to this. I really, 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 really enjoy the conspiracy thread, but also it being like magic that it up. That's cool because it's like a a real world analogous thing, but like throwing some magic on top of it. It's like, oh, okay.
I do feel bad for
Cobalt Spy scene.
I do feel bad for our beau Leonette finding out that like Z and that whole like magic crystal meth, we're gonna call it for now, hideaway thing. And you're as a monk, you feel like you guys are the last. She even said like we are like that line of good. We don't take sides. We're here for like the good. And to find out that we're no better or she's better, obviously. No. But like your people and what you're like you believe in your culture and all that. I feel so bad for Leonette.
Yeah, but I guess maybe this would be the chance for them to become the true Kobold monks.
Let's go Dorian.
And then there was something that the man that recruited her,
Xenoth.
Xenoth. He did seem to say like I would get rid of her if I could. So I thought there was some affection there, but.
I mean, maybe it could be affection, but he's still like, he's on his own shit.
I mean, you saw him. He thought like when he was with Awila or whatever, he was like threatened by her. Like it feels like he should have spoke up. Obviously, that's all I'm trying to say. Like he
Bo's a fun character, and I don't think we've seen a monk before.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun to see how they fight and how they get down.
Yeah, and it's an interesting kind of monk too. Like I think my understanding was like they were supposed to be a mediator between these two forces that were going to go on a war, but not really because they are themselves are in collusion of starting the war.
Yeah. But no, I don't think it hurts to. Maybe it would hurt, but like if you want to look up at Whitestone what they used,
radium.
If you just like Google it for like Vox Machina Whitestone, so we don't get spoiled just in case. Just from that.
I didn't think it was the same material, but I could be wrong. Because what did they say in this show? It was like not unobtainium, but it sounded like residuum.
Radium. Connected to a critical role campaign. City
it's okay. We don't have to read.
The city's key magical resource is called residuum. Okay.
Not explicitly mentioned the city's key magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pat was also right.
Yes.
Yeah.
When the episode started, he said the music sounded like spy music. Look at that.
Yeah.
Spies everywhere.
Spies everywhere.
Love a good spy story.
I do too.
Yeah, spies. Yeah.
I want to know more about Ashley Johnson's character that showed up at the end.
Yeah,
reminded
I can't
me
wait.
of damn, what's her name from Castlevania season 4?
Oh, Elizabeth, but not Elizabeth Bathory, the other one.
No, you're thinking of Nocturne, the original Castlevania, one of the 3 sisters.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she was. I was simping for her.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah, she kind of looked like her.
Yeah, she was a beast.
Yeah, the one that was like, all right, let's just leave. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, the Residium. That's from the same, because you said, right, so it's like the same universe.
Yeah.
Refining green crystal stuff. Yeah, that was
Carmilla,
so the
Striga.
green crystal stuff is a material you find white stuff, and then you refine it to become Residium. And that's
Gotcha.
why Whitestone was taken over. And then there's still a ball under Whitestone that we haven't.
That ball ain't got nothing to do with this. That ball on his own.
The ball is on its own. That's a Vox Machina's thing.
Wait, the ball never. Oh yeah, we haven't seen what happens with that.
The people keep dying under that ball.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid start. I am intrigued. I like the pacing and the nature of it so far. With I don't know, they did a really good job at setting up all the characters. I'm super excited to see how it goes. Also, man, my guy Caleb and his dead mystical cat, and so sad.
Dude.
That was so sad.
Cat comes
That was
back just
very
long
sad.
enough to feed him. That's it.
100% I would do it.
He got to hug him. Yeah, even if it's just for 15 seconds. But man, I don't know what's worse, just being okay and accepting that they're gone, or
Yeah, why would you
having to
relive
only see
it
them
all over again?
for 15 seconds and then being like, damn, that was it. Fuck.
So
That's his addiction, though. He's like, oh boy needs his drink. I need my cat every 15 years. Or whatever I can get it.
But cool. Yeah, Vox Machina, I feel like the plot was driving the characters. This one feels like the characters driving the plot, which is always good. That's why I think the 42-minute runtime fits with this show and the tone that they're going for. So I'm here for it. I'm excited to continue.
Yeah. It's fun. I can't wait to learn a little more about Not the Brave and why he's an alcoholic. But yeah.
And if you want to watch more, definitely check out our reaction if you haven't. If you're stumbling upon this video first, make sure you watch our reaction. And we will move on now to episode 2.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Bye.